But in one sense, we saw Dowji there.
А он захочет?
Да. Вчера он просто
Still,
видно.
that deity is most ancient. This is one of the 4 devs installed by Balaram. Baladev, Haridev, Govindadev, and Krishna. So these ancient deities. So there's, if you look on the inside of the temple, hidden away, there's Baladev's wife, or Shakti Revati. So generally she's not considered like President Braj. She comes a bit later, therefore a little to the side. So Revati's father had desired to marry his daughter to someone supremely qualified. But all humans, all demigods, some defect was there in them. So he thought, who will help me to find the perfect match for my daughter, who knows everything? That is Lord Brahma. So he took his daughter Revati to the planet of Lord Brahma, and there he was going to ask for a qualified husband for my daughter. But that time some Harikatha was going on, some program. So of course Brahma lives for billions of years. So one moment in Brahmaji's planet, that is equal to thousands of years here, millions of years. Like we are human beings, and for us, 1 day is nothing. Or 2 days or a week is not much time, but for an insect, their whole life is like 1 week. So 1 week for human is like 100 years for an insect. So for in the same way, Brahmaji's 1 hour or something. Half a day of Lord Brahma means so many million years on earth. So when he took his daughter there, then some Harikatha, some Kirtan was going on, so they sat listening to the Kirtan. At that time he asked, who is most qualified to marry my daughter? Oh, that is Lord Balaram. Where does he live? He's on the earth planet, in the city of Dwarka. So when he came back down with his Maharaj, what was the name of the king, Revati's father? Revat. So when Revat and his daughter Revati came back to the earth, Satya Yuga had gone, Treta Yuga had gone, and Dwapara Yuga had almost finished. So in Satya Yuga, everything was so huge, so massive. Even we see footprints of Krishna at Chanam Bahari, or especially there where there's so many millions there where Krishna took the form of Mahavishnu, and Radhika took the form of Sheshai. There you see footprints of Sheshai, of Krishna Balaram. Footprints are like this. But Kali Yuga, everything becomes shrunken. Everything becomes degraded. Everything shrinks. Like even now you see cows in Jagannath Puri like this big. So they're from Satya Yuga, so Revati was so high. Like maybe 20, 30 foot or something. And Balaram was a bit like our size. So when Revat brought Revati, then, oh, Lord Brahma ordered you should marry my daughter Revati, then Balaram thinking, how can I marry her? She's huge. So he took his plow and pulled her down until she came a little bit less than Balaram. For Balaram, everything is possible. So this deity of Baladev, so ancient, since the time of Balaram, 5,000 years. And he's like the king of that area. Like Balaram, a very wonderful tattva. He's second body of Krishna. But he always had the mood, I am servant of Krishna. So Baladev, he has his own beloveds, those who serve him in Madhurya Rasa.
Remember we could touch this.
Balaram has his own parents. Nandi Yashoda also serve him with Vatsalya, as well as Devaki and Vasudev. Balaram has his own sakhas, especially Sridham is generally considered the group of Balaram. He has his own servants. So like Krishna, Baladev also has that. Bhagavan Visai Vigraha. But Balaram at the same time always thinks, I'm servant of Krishna. So Baladev is so much responsible for all the paraphernalia of Krishna's service. No? Baladev is in charge, the presiding devata, over the Sandini Shakti. Sandini Shakti is the potency of existence. So everything, especially here in Braj, everything here we can think is the manifestation of Baladev. And he's manifested not just here, Braj for Seva. The Vaikunthas he also manifests there for the service of his Ishtadev Narayan. As well as in this world, he takes the form of the three Purusha avatars. Karudaksai Vishnu, Garbhadaksai Vishnu and Kirdaksai Vishnu. And he's manifesting unlimited types of souls for the service of Krishna. Here in Goloka Vrindavan, he manifests the bodies of the eternal associates like Nandi Yasoda, like the gopis, no, like the cowboy boys. These all the Nijasiddhas manifest from Baladev. As well as all the trees, rivers, mountains, skies, bird. Everything we see in Braj, this is Baladev. So he is like the presiding deity of the Dham. So without his mercy, we can have no place here. Without Baladev's mercy, we have no existence. Because he is the super soul, the soul of the soul. So especially here in Braj, so much he does for Krishna's service. First he manifests as the Dham, then he manifests as Krishna's bed, Krishna's shoes, Krishna's cloth, Krishna's flutes, Krishna's jewels, Krishna's house, all the cows, everything is Baladev. So he's the ultimate guru for Krishna's service. So my time is up. So we could not go there, but Baladev, many pastimes he's performing here. Maybe our good sannyasis will speak something of that, or of their own desire. Shri Baladev Prabhu Ki Jai.
So in Gokul Mahan, so many childhood pastimes of Krishna took place. And in Krishna Samhita and in Chaitanya Shikshamrita, Bhaktivinoda Thakur has given some esoteric understanding that there are 18 plus 2 very big Yamarjuna trees struggling in the forest fire. There are 20 obstacles to Braj Bhajan. And Krishna mercifully is in the form of killing the demons. By hearing this katha, we develop the possibility to become free from those anarthas. And I mentioned the other day that Bhaktivinoda said, but those anarthas represented by the demons killed by Balaram, the sadhaka will have to endeavor himself, of course with the help of Balaram in the form of Guru, to get rid of them. For instance, the Putana demon, what does she represent? Oh, she represents the gurus who are teaching about sense enjoyment and liberation. And sadhus who are also attached to those sensing are also represented by her. So Krishna, by killing that Putana demon, mercifully is protecting the path which just started to manifest in the pure devotees. There is one amazing article by Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur about Putana. He said as soon as God appears, immediately Putana, in the form of irreligion, appears to put him down. So as soon as Krishna appeared, In no time, a few days, Putana came trying to kill him. And in the same way, whenever pure theism is preached, automatically so much opposition is there to snuff it out. Because this is the material world, the world of opposition to God. Therefore, Putana is that agent which is coming and opposing the pure teaching. So wherever we find pure Siddhanta, you're sure, you can bet, there will be Apasiddhanta. So many attacks on the pure teachings of the Parampara to sway people from that. And of course, Kali Yuga people are very eager to follow such wrong teachings, because very rare to find someone who truly wants to surrender. Like Gopal used to say, Sadguru, only find Guru is very rare, but Satsishya, real disciples, even more rare. Saraswati Thakur would also say like that, very rare to find someone who genuinely wants to surrender. And he told one story of Balaram rice and ghee. There's a type of rice, top quality rice, called Balaram. So somebody comes to an ashram, and then they give him his best rice cooked in ghee. And then the Guru starts to put on the pressure to help the disciple become free from anarthas. But disciple has a great difficulty to accept the treatment, to undergo the treatment. So after some time he wants to leave, but when he leaves, he never finds outside this kind of Balaram rice and ghee. Therefore he comes back. So Gurudev explains this Balaram rice and ghee actually means all the facilities you get, position, respect and everything. This is like to entice the conditioned souls to surrender, and when they surrender gradually they'll be able to become free from those things. But he said, Saraswati Thakur, actually no one really wants to surrender. It has to be extracted by the Guru with love and affection. When the disciple receives so much love and affection from Guru, he cannot help but I have to surrender them. No one ever treated, even my own mother, she never gave me so much affection. Srila Gaura used to say that the Guru is made, needed, just like you need dough, so is it needed with affection for his disciples. And he loves us more than thousands of mothers. Can you imagine? Thousands of mothers, even one mother, nobody can forget the treatment of one's own mother, especially as a small, helpless child. So thousands of mothers, this is the love Guru has for us. And that love, of course, sometimes manifests as what we call tough love. It means, sometimes he has to pull your heels. Guru Karnadhara means the pilot, Karnadhara, but also Karna means ear, and Dhara means to pull. So sometimes Guru will pull the heel and give a slap. Hey, nonsense, what doing? Why not following properly? I remember one paragraph Gurudev was saying, we are endeavoring to reach Nishta. And we are fighting with anarthas, especially lust, which is the greatest enemy, Vijnana Yavarina, Krishna says in Gita. And it is very hard. So some are thinking, I've been doing this for so many years, so difficult. Maybe I'm not on the proper path. Gurudev says, no matter what happens, just keep on practicing. Why you don't see so much happening? Because so much anarthas, the weight of so much anarthas. That is the next demon Krishna killed, Shakatasura. He represents this huge burden of past impressions, material impressions we receive through so many births. And these are big obstacles. They don't allow us to fully dedicate. So, Bhaktivinoda Thakur writes, by affection for baby Krishna, Krishna kindly removes that obstacle. So, I'll give the floor to my next Maharaj.
We've got a few more
time,
minutes.
sir.
You have a few more minutes.
4 minutes.
अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं तस्मै श्रीगुरवे भवचन्द्राय लालितयतदाय कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय भक्ताय नमः। So Mandadal pronounce the Shri Gurudev, Shiksha Gurudevs, all Vaishnavas and Vaishnavis, Trinali Sannyasis, Dandava Pranam. So them is Putana, as you have just heard. So, very important subjects. I would also wanted to speak about that and want to pick up from what Shadvaita Maharaj just spoke. So, Putanism is quite prominent in religious institutions nowadays, you can see. So, they represent as if religion, but actually that's irreligion in the garb of so-called religion. It means they teach actually something which has nothing to do with pure bhakti. They teach karma, they teach jnana, they teach yoga, they teach anything but not pure bhakti. The Putana gurus, so-called gurus, are teaching the disciples to glorify themselves rather than Supreme Personality of Godhead and pure Vaishnavas. They teach the disciples to take to the path of, how to say, changing the concept, the whole concept of bhakti. Means they're not concerned with the disciples to properly understand and discriminate between the levels of Vaishnavas. Our Param Gurudev Srila Bhakti Pragyan Keshava Goswami Maharaj wrote the whole article. I remember in Russian we have one compilation, Bhakti Pragyana, of his articles. So he's saying, why is it important to understand who is Kanishta, who is Madhyam, who is Uttam? Because if you understand Kanishta to be Uttam and Uttam to be Kanishta, you're in great trouble. So our generation of the 90s, we've, as we say in Russian, eaten a dog out of it. We've really got really mistaken. I nearly took initiation from someone who is later left his guru back in the 1991. By mistake, but thanks God it didn't happen. So we know Putana Guru and what it means. Or even if your situation is that you are in sadhu sangha, you are in perfect possibility to practice devotion, then also you can make mistakes and you can take up some leadership of someone who is on the level of Putana Guru. That's, how to say, amazing that it's a fact. So who are those false gurus? Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur is saying that the false gurus are both internal and external. So the external guru is the pretentious hypocrite who presents himself as guru even though he is not qualified. It means basically that personality will not be concerned with your spiritual development. He will accept you as your property. You give me money, you give me good preaching facilities, and that's it. I'm not interested to take you to some higher Vaishnava, or even if I take you there, I'm not interested in your development of the relationship with the higher Vaishnava. Then, so still this is a version of like, you are my property, etc. And internal guru is your mind. We've seen many times when devotees are so much relying on their intelligence. They become wise, so-called wise, by studying, how to say, bookworms. The book eaters we say in Russian. Yeah, book eaters. So they eat books, letter eaters. Bukvayada means letter eaters. They eat the letters. Oh, in this paragraph, this is like this and like this. But we've heard from our masters so many times that if you do that, then you're really misled, because you're confused. You don't know what is what. You don't know what is truth, what is not truth, because you are taking just the Shastra. I was in that condition, because no Guru, no Sadhu. No Guru and no Sadhu, but only Shastra. With Shastra you can relish, but to some limit. You cannot see the inner meaning of the Shastra, because Guru has the key in hand. So when Srila Gurudev came to the West, then he was saying, Swami Maharaj gave everything, but Shiksha Guru, who was meaning himself, will have the key how to unlock the treasure. So the devotees were reading Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita so many times, and they could not see whatever Gurudev told them just in a few words. They were just shocked. Oh, we've read so many times but never see that. So this is the fruit of real sadhu sangha. So the devotees will have to be very, very alert, cautious, be sure that we develop relationship with true sadhu. And what is that relationship? Oh, very, very easy, loving relationship. What's it? Lokik sat bandhuvat. Lokik sat bandhuvat. As if with a member of the family. Very easy. As Prabhupada Madhusudana is saying, be normal. That's a very good formula. Like be normal. Like in the family. Yes, be normal. Don't build up anything. Don't build up any profile. Don't try to become something. Just be normal and calm. Be nice, happy, simple, loving, like this. And even if you have so many disqualifications, you have no memory, not the ability to quote Sanskrit and this and that, everything will come. Karoti vachalam, Shri Guru Tyanataranam, Shri Gokul Mahavana ki Shri Uttamavatsali ki Nitai Gaur Premanande. So, dear devotees, tomorrow there's another bus.
Haribol!
Haribol! Rajamangala.